What is good, Unisport fam? We are back with another video, and this time we are blessed with the presence of my man, Bernardo Silva.
Nice.
Good to have you back. How are you?
Very good, thank you. You?
Oh, awesome. Thank you for asking. As you probably know, if you go on YouTube and you search for Bernardo Silva, you just see a bunch of compilations and clips of the best skills.
Bernardo Silva, who's
what a player. What a player we have, outstanding.
Where you just take on 4 defenders and you like try to get out of like a tight space where there's a lot of pressure and a lot of defenders trying to take the ball from you. First of all, how do you get better at that?
Well, training every day. And yeah, a lot of practice and also a lot of awareness of learning with the years.
Yeah.
To know where the defenders come from. It's very important to always look to your sides and back to know if they're coming from there or from there. And then position your body in the right way to then protect the ball as best as you can.
So do you have eyes in the back of your head?
No, I'd love to, but it's constantly, for example, if my central defenders or my holding midfielders, they have the ball, it's constantly having a look at behind, shaping your body better for when you control the ball, you already know where you are. And with practice, with training, you get better at this.
Yeah, but how do you actually train your vision and your awareness? Like, or do you just train by doing and by playing?
Well, we do that a lot at Man City because it's the way we play. It's a lot of small games, small possessions, rondos, and playing one touch, knowing in the possessions when you're in the middle, if the guys are coming or not, knowing when you have to turn or when you have to set the ball one touch. It's with practice and also, of course, wanting to learn and being able to listen to good advice.
Yeah, and being open to new things, right? But what about like the technical part? That's a lot of training, I guess,
yeah.
Right? So, I mean, we've got some cones here. How would you usually train, or like back in the days when you got that amazing close control, how would you train that?
Well, very simple. You can start like this and just go around. Set a time and then try to do it first in like 15 seconds, then in 10, and try to do it as quickly as possible. The ball cannot touch the cones. And then you do it, you set a time. If you have like a watch, you're just with your watch, you go, you check what's the time that you did, and then try to do it a little bit less and less and less. Or you can put the cones here, like this, and you go in a different way. You can set the cones in different shapes.
That's for the control. So how would you do you touch it on the outside of your foot, inside of your foot, the sole?
One thing that I regret a lot was when I was a kid, I always played, I just play with my left foot. So if I'm doing this, instead of going right and then left, I always go with my left. So one advice that I have is practice with both feet because they're gonna be very useful, and it's something that I personally regret. When I was a kid, I just do like this. I go like this.
It takes that extra little bit of time.
Know?
Yeah.
And of course it's good because I practiced a lot with my left. I think my control with my left is very, very good. Yeah. But it also takes good things I could have in my game and I don't have right now.
So for example, when you do these drills, for example, this one right here, you would then prefer to use both feet?
I would prefer to do, for example, one just left, then you go and you do one just right, and then you can try and do both feet, both feet.
And then outside, outside, inside, inside.
Inside. You can try different things because in the game sometimes you touch with the outside of the foot, sometimes with the inside. And having good controls and controlling all the little details of the game, it's gonna help you, of course.
So, for example, when it comes to so we have vision, we have the control. So, what about decision making? So, let's say that you have in these 3 defenders in front of you, one is rushing at you. What's like the split decision that you have? Like, what do? Do you go left and then take on this guy? Do you turn back or do a pass? What is going on in your mind when that happens?
That comes with practice and with experience as well. And it depends on so many different situations in the game. It depends if you're losing, winning, drawing. If your team is tired and you need to breathe a little bit, It's better if you keep the ball and play easy. If your team needs to accelerate the game, you can take a little bit more risks. So it just depends on the situation, on the game. Depends if maybe if you go against 3 or 4, it's just dumb. It's just dumb sometimes, right?
But I've seen some clips where like,
yeah, if you don't have a choice, you just go for it.
It looks like someone is controlling you with a with a controller, you know. But it's impressive, and I think that if you follow these tips and follow, you know, these drills, very simple drills, you can have this almost the same level of close control as my man Bernardo Silva right here. So it was a pleasure having you here. Do you have any advice, like in general, to the younger audience that are watching this video?
Enjoy, have fun. It's the most important thing, because when you do it better.
Words to live by. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, Bernardo Silva. It was a pleasure.
Nice.
Muito obrigado.
Thank you very much.